Welcome back. I'm now joined by Keller Kubero with Doling Law. Keller, thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about claims management. What does that mean?
Yeah, so great question. I don't think people truly understand the importance of getting the right players involved in your claim early on. So, for instance, I'll ask you a question. I mean, if you had an important medical or health issue, does it make sense to, as soon as you know about it, to start managing it, go to your doctor, start dealing with it,
absolutely.
or to wait until it's this bigger issue?
Take it to the doctor.
Exactly. So pretty simple answer. Makes sense. Same thing on our side, everyone. I think people are lacking to understand that once you become an accident victim, the claims management process starts then. I mean, it certainly starts for the insurance carrier at that point. The insurance adjusters are gathering information, they're talking to people, they're doing everything they need in order to protect their interests. So on your side, why would you not be doing the same thing by getting good players involved on your side of the equation? So all I mean by that is get an attorney involved on your claim as early as possible to get it evaluated and figure out what needs to be done. It doesn't matter if it's me or somebody else. The point is get a good attorney on your side so you can deal with these issues. You know, we're answering questions, you know, the who, what, when, where, why, those types of things. We're investigating, we're talking to witnesses, we're looking at liability issues. We're doing all of these things to protect the value of the claim. And being able to do that allows us to do a couple of things when it's appropriate. The first thing we'll try to do is we'll try to settle that claim for maximum compensation pre-suit. And if we have all of that information available to us and we've had the claim since its inception, we have a great foundation to be able to do that, to protect the value of the claim. If we don't get a claim until a year or two after, or right before, you know, a critical moment, such as let's say the statute of limitations on a claim, we're behind the eight ball. We're doing damage control, and so that's the last thing we want to be doing, because you're not going to be able to, you know, we're protecting the claim instead of maximizing it at that point.
Right. And my biggest question is, what's the biggest problem with waiting? What is the number one thing that people run into? Is it statute of limitations?
Well, I mean, the statute of limitations is the time frame you have in order to pursue a claim, settle it, or you have to file a lawsuit. And if you don't by the statute of limitations, you can't pursue it any further. But your question is, what's the biggest issue if they wait? The biggest issue is all of that critical information that we need to know is sometimes lost. It's never obtained. The witnesses are gone. You've not done a good job of dealing with your health concerns stemming from the accident. Those are big deals. And if if you're not doing that well on your own, you know, it's hard for us to come in after the fact, and like I said, we're in damage control at that point. And if we submit it to an insurance carrier and we can't get it settled pre-suit, we're now in a great position to file a lawsuit if we've done all of those things, and we're ready to go. So I mean, get somebody involved early.
Number one.
That's the point. So anyway, I just wanted to make that very clear to viewers.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today and talking about it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And we'll have all that information on westernslopenow.com.